Hi friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already seen my video the other week for Christmas ideas, please go back and check that out. I will link it below as well so you have easy access to it. But I wanted to come back today and just give you a few more gift ideas, especially for those older teens or those hard to buy for people. Also, it's a range of ideas from like possible stocking stuffers. I like to do gift cards for the kids to like McDonald's or Chipotle. Now that they're older, especially the oldest one that he can drive, they like to go out with their friends. Obviously, they liked to go out with their friends and grab a quick bite to eat. So one of the things I always did was put a gift card in their stocking. And I hate just giving a gift card. So I just wanted to show you an easy way to do that and an inexpensive way to do that as well. So I'm going to jump right in. So the first thing that I want to show you is for those teens, high schoolers, and this can also be done for anyone really. You just have to change it up a little bit from what I'm doing. The first thing I did was their school colors is red, black, white, and gray. So I purchased some of these cups. I got these on Amazon. You can get them, like they come like 6 to 8. I think you can even get, 12 or 24 in a pack. You can also get these at the dollar store, Walmart, wherever. I took my Cricut and I cut out a G for the letter of their school. You can put their initial on there if you wanted to, their name. If you have a Cricut, you could even put their name on there, but I just thought this would be a little bit fun. So this item, depending on how big their stocking is, this can actually go into their stocking, or you can give it as a separate gift. It doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do here is take the lid off, and then I have a little bit of this snowy looking shredded paper. It's got it's white, and then it has some iridescent paper in there, and I'm just putting that right in there like that. And then what I did is obviously a lot of the schools are closed right now, or virtual learning, so a lot of the boosters are struggling a little bit. A lot of the fundraising that the school used to do, we can no longer do. So a lot of the schools now are having their school store. They're doing it on the weekend or during the week, and they have it outside, and you can come and purchase things. And I think this is a great way to support their school, to help raise money, and also just something fun for the kids to make them feel connected still to the school. So what I did here is I have I'm going to put my hand over it so you don't see the boys' school. This is a keychain. My oldest is now driving, like I said, so this is a great keychain for him, for his car keys. He won't lose it because obviously it's pretty long. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to roll it backwards, just like I said, with the school's name on it. And we're just going to tuck it right in there in the cup. And then again, they were selling face masks. Unfortunately, this is something I never thought I would be buying for Christmas stocking stuffers or as a gift. You can purchase a face mask. This folds nicely, and you can tuck it right in the cup, right there in the back like that. And of course, like I said, you can do this for their favorite sports teams. It doesn't have to be just their school, but I just thought this was a way to keep them connected since they are virtual learning, and just something fun. So I'm going to put that down there. And then a gift card. This way, instead of just putting it in their stocking, I can just throw that right in there like that. And then you just put the lid on. And there you have it, friends. A fun, easy little inexpensive gift. Wow! Fun, inexpensive little gift for the boys, and for the girls. This could definitely be for a girl. If they play a sport, if they're in a club, you can do the same thing. Like my son plays soccer. I could buy a soccer cup and put items in there, you know, a soccer keychain. If they play football, same deal. You know, you could use a Yeti cup or whatever you want to do. But I just thought this is a fun way to give a gift card, and as well as just support the school by helping out with purchasing some of their booster, you know, the school store, helping the booster club, and also keeping the kids a little connected to their school as well. But this can be for an adult as well. Again, monogram. You can put a gift card in there. You can purchase a face mask anywhere, you know, at any of the stores, and just put something like that together. And their stockings are big enough that this would fit right in the stocking, or you can just, you know, wrap it with some cellophane, tie a little bow on it, and it's a perfect gift. So that's one idea. So let me move on and show you the next one. All right, my friends, the next gift idea that I have, this can be done again for an older teen. It can be a boy or a girl. The one I'm going to show you that I'm putting together is for a male. It also can be done for anyone, not necessarily just a teen. And again, it can be done for a man or a woman, and I'll explain as I go along so you'll know what I'm talking about. So let me point the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, my friends, so this is the next idea that I have. This here is a man's travel bag to put to shaving cream and deodorant and hair accessories and things like that. You also could purchase something similar to this for a girl. You could get a makeup bag or a small toiletry bag for if you want to do a gift for a girl, because this idea will work for a girl as well. Like I said, you just switch the items out. But I purchased this at TJ Maxx. This time of the year is a great time to get these kind of items because they seem to have them out a little bit more. It was very inexpensive. I want to say I paid $14.99 for this. But you could go to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, any of those places. You will definitely be able to find these, and I'm sure even like Macy's and Kohl's and all, you'll probably pay a little bit more for them there. But if you have some coupons and hit a good sale, it's perfect. And again, for the young ladies, if you have an older teenage girl, or even, you know, any woman in your life, mom, sister, wife, you can get a toiletry bag for them or some type of cosmetic bag. So the first thing that I'm going to do is stuff this with some grocery bags just to plump it up a little bit. Okay, and that'll help with sitting some stuff in there. And then what I have here are slippers, men's slippers. I had purchased these at Kohl's, and I'm going to tuck that in there like that, and then the other one in there. Just like that. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave that down a little bit. And then I bought a pair of lounge pants at Old Navy. And like I said, this is the great time to hit those sales. And I'm going to tuck them in the back here. And this thing's got a pretty wide mouth on it, so it's perfect. Just arrange that a little bit. And what we're doing is creating a little gift bag. And now I'm going to go ahead and take, I purchased these again at TJ Maxx when I was getting the toiletry bag. This was only $3.99, and I'm just going to go ahead and tuck those right there in the front, just like that. And then I had purchased a 3-pack of these little spray bottle colognes. And I'm just going to sit that in there just like that. And then this can be just as simple as this. You can add deodorant in here, shampoo. I had one more item, forgot about. I also purchased this hairbrush, men's hairbrush. Again, TJ Maxx, $3.99. So I'm just going to tuck that in right there on the side. And it's that simple, my friends. I have my dollar store shredded paper, and you can just go ahead and add some in there if you want, just to, you know, make it a little more festive, like that. And you just add some around, and again, you can just go ahead and put this in one of those bags that I showed on my last haul, or excuse me, my last gift idea. These are basket bags from the dollar store. It's a 2-pack, and you can just open it up, sit it in, pull it up, tie it, put a nice bow on it. You can also put tissue paper around it and then put it in the bag if you don't want them to see the gift. But I think this is a great gift for any older teenage boy or man in your life. And again, you can take this and change it out and make it work for a girl. You can purchase a makeup bag or a toiletry bag, slippers, lounge pants, and of course perfume, nail polish, any kind of nail items, hair accessories, any of that would work. Now, if you want to give something a little more than just what we have here, this is another great idea. My husband gets, he's in the Shave Club program with, it's called Harry's, and he gets this, I'm not sure if it's every other month, but he gets shaving cream and razor blades and stuff every month. So you could do a subscription to something like this for shaving. If you wanted to do it for a girl, they have a lot of those like Fab Fun makeup kits and things like that. So getting a fun subscription, you can put the first order in here like that, and then you know, put the paperwork in there for the future months. And I think that would be a really nice gift to give. So I thought that that would be a great idea. So I hope you like this. And then I'm going to show you one other idea using this that I think you might like as all right, my friends. So the other idea that I had, instead of like the little travel bag, we could turn this into a fun night in bag. So what we would do is take this stuff out. You can still use this if you want to, but if not, I have, let me grab it and I'll show you real quick. Okay, my friends, so my next gift idea is a play off of what I just shown you with using the travel bag and the slippers and all. This idea can be used for anyone. It can be little kids, it can be teenagers, and it can be adults. It can be a family gift. And I'll show you how you can start off with it being a small, inexpensive gift, and then you can build on this gift to make it become more of a family gift. So I do want to show you how to do that. So first what I did was, I just purchased an inexpensive dollar store popcorn bucket. The dollar store sells these, and they also sell the smaller ones. So you could actually make a small version of this, and I'll talk about that as well. So the first thing I did was put in some of these grocery bags just to give it some stuffing in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my shredded paper. And I don't have a lot right here with me, and I'm not going to go open up another bag, but I think you have the idea of, first you want to put a layer down and then always have extra, because once I put everything in, then I like to tuck in some of the shredded paper. So what I'm going to do is take the sleepwear, loungewear. Again, if this is a family gift, you can put in a couple pairs of these for the family, like if it's a husband and wife, or if you want to give it to just like, say, grandkids. You have 2 granddaughters, 2 grandsons, or whatever. You can put 2 pairs of lounge pants in there. So first we're going to go ahead and put the lounge pants in. And then I'm going to go ahead and add back in the slippers. And again, if this is for a kid, you can, you know, definitely add the slippers in there, or you can just do, for, you know, the smaller kids, you can just do, I think I'm going to change that out. Wait a minute. So we're going to go ahead and put these in, and then we're going to put those in there like that. You could do just, you know, a whole set of pajamas for them. And then as you can see here, you know, I've got some dead space there. I will go back and just fill that in like that with some shredded paper. And then we're calling this the Night In. You can, if this is for a small child, you can just get a nice cute little movie. I have here, you know, the Elf on the Shelf, and you can throw that right in there like that. And then if you want to take it a little bit further, you can add some popcorn. You can add some movie theater candy, like, you know, Mike and Ike's and all that kind of stuff. Just tuck that right in there like that. And this would be a perfect little gift for someone. You can also add a movie gift card in here with the gift as well. Now, if you want this for a teenager, obviously you want to get a different movie, and you can add another movie in there like that, have a little bit more candy, and then you can go ahead and get a game. So this could definitely be a family fun night. Instead of doing slippers, you could do a couple pairs of lounge pants, a movie, some popcorn, and some candy in the basket with the game. And again, just, you know, go ahead and fill in with some of the shredded paper. You know, you want to make sure it comes out over the edge like that. It just adds that final finished touch, like that. And then just wrap it up and put a really nice pretty bow on the top. You also can take it another step further and actually add a nice blanket to the mix. If you don't want to do a game, you can add a nice plush blanket, put it in there, and add that together. So this is just another idea that you can build upon. Start out for just, you know, a teenager or some young children. You can, if you have a couple grandchildren and you want to do something similar for all of them, you know, just a small little bucket here like this. And then what you would do is just fill that up with the paper again. You can add a pack of, you know, put in the shredded paper. You want to add a pack of the popcorn. Again, you can do some movie candies. If you want to put a, just tape on the back a like a little wooden skewer you could get from the dollar store, and that way it'll sit in there nicely. You put the skewer on the back of the gift, or excuse me, on the back of the movie, and you just stick the skewer in there like that. So then you have the movie there, a little box of candy. If you want to add a gift card as well, and you want to add the loungewear, that would even, let's see if that'll work. Let's try that. There we go, it does work. You can add the loungewear, skewer on this, put it right in there like that. Actually, you don't even need that. And there you go. You have individual gifts, especially if you have a lot of grandchildren or just children, or even, I mean, this is even great teacher gift, honestly, if your kids are back in school. So there is that gift idea. Okay, friends, I have one more gift idea that I wanted to share with you, and this kind of goes along with the gift idea that I had video I had done last week with the car wash bucket. I guess as a parent, when you have new drivers in the house, you get a little panicky with your kids being on the road, and I thought this would be a good idea, especially for new drivers, but honestly, this is a good idea for everyone, especially if you live in an area where you get a lot of snow, or if their car is a little bit older and you worry about them being on the road. I just think that this is a good idea. It's kind of like a emergency slash just fun car stuff. So what I did was I went to the dollar store and I just purchased this collapsible storage container. I'm gonna get the scissors and open this up. You can get sturdier ones Walmart has them where they collapse, but they're plastic, kind of almost like the laundry baskets. And I think they were roughly, I don't know if they were $19, something like that, but they had things that were a little bit sturdier at Walmart, and you can find this kind of stuff on Amazon, pretty much anywhere. But I'm not too concerned about this. It's what's going in this that is more important to me. So basically, this will go in the trunk of their car. Yeah, this does not have that piece that goes in there. Oh yes it does, excuse me, there it is. That goes on the bottom that holds it. Now this is not overly sturdy, but it's going to sit in the trunk of their car. You know, again, when I'm using the basket idea, I try to get something that I know they're going to use. But if you want to go a little bit sturdier, please do, because some of the items I'm putting in here is a little bit heavy. So one of the things that I picked up from Costco was this emergency car kit. It has gloves, rags, let's see, tire inflator, Duracell batteries, booster cables, emergency poncho, emergency blanket, duct tape, utility knife, 2-in-1 screwdriver, 5 cables, 3 shop cloths, flashlight, warning triangle, tire gauge, dimpled gloves, first aid card. It has some first aid items, sterile gauze, bandages, hand wipe towelettes. So this is pretty much everything that you're going to need. So what we're going to do is, again, just kind of stuff my little basket. Let me tilt the camera down a little bit so you can see. Okay, there we go. So again, what I'm doing is I'm just stuffing the bottom of the basket just to add some height in there. Now, like I said, this is not quite as sturdy, and this is pretty heavy. So I'm going to sit that in there. And then I picked up some windshield wiper fluid. They don't necessarily need to keep this in their car, and this is all season, but it's good to have on hand. I actually thought about putting this with the car wash bucket, but I decided to put it in here instead. And again, if you want to add something in the bottom, like a small box or something to give this height, you can, and it'll build it up. Let's see. I'm just going to use this in here just to kind of show what I'm talking about. So, and it'll sit on there like that. But as you can see, this is not as sturdy as I would like it to have been. So unless if you're just putting lightweight stuff in here, I would recommend it. But if the items are going to be heavier like this, I would recommend go ahead and spending the extra few dollars and get the sturdier items. So, or the sturdier container. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put that in there. And then I know this comes with like a little emergency blanket, but I thought this would be good to have. This is more of a fleece blanket. Not so much like an emergency, but just to have in the car. So if they are out and about and it's chilly, or you know, they're at a game or something, they have that extra warm blanket in the car with them. I have a ice scraper. I picked this up at the dollar store. I probably will go back to maybe Walmart or something and get the larger one, so he can scrape it off the roof of the car and everything. But for now, this will be great to put in the car, to have in the car. And then this really isn't for an emergency, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I picked it up. It is a charger organizer, and what it does is it slides in between your seat, and it plugs in. There's a plug in here, and you plug that into the car, and then they can put their phone in there to charge. You can put their wallet in there. You can keep some extra change in there, and I just thought that would be something neat. Now, with that said, the concern is driving with their phones. a discussion needs to be had about not pulling their phone out and looking at their phone. But if they're using it as a GPS or something, it's perfect just to sit right there and charge. But please make sure that discussion is had about driving and their phone. And then, let's see, stuff this. And you would put some of the shredded paper in here as well, just to kind of fill it in. Just stuff that in like that. And then just a couple other little things that I thought that would be handy to have in the car, especially this time, is some hand sanitizer. You could even add an extra, doing this backwards so it's kind of hard to see. You could even add in an extra mask in here so they could have it in the car. And then another thing that it's really important is if they do get stranded somewhere and their phone is dead, you could get these little pre-charged one-time use mobile phone chargers. This would be great if they do break down and are not able to use their phone, they need to call. This is just, like I said, a one-time thing, but again, it's great to have in the car. It's very handy. So here we go. This is just kind of like our little emergency preparedness kit. And you just go ahead in, and like I said, you just fill the bottom up. You can put like an empty box in the bottom and then put some paper in it, and then you just fill it in with some items like that. You could even put in here, you could even put some beef jerky to have in here, a bottle of water, just anything like that you would think that you would want to have, especially if, you know, your kids are into sports and they're always going, having an extra Gatorade in there, that kind of stuff. So it's always nice, and I just thought this would be a cute little gift idea. So I hope you like this one. Alright my friends, so that'll do it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I inspired you and gave you some great ideas for some holiday gifts for your family and friends. I know sometimes you kind of get in that rut where you just cannot come up with ideas and you just don't know what to buy. So I'm hoping that something here will either you will recreate or spark an idea, and you'll be able to put something together. I tried to start with a smaller, inexpensive gift and then just add to it. Like I said, these gifts are versatile. You can make it for a boy or a girl. You just change out some of the ideas. You can make it for an individual or a couple or a family. Just depends on what you add or take away to the gift. So I'm really hoping that you enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comments section below what favorite gift was yours. And I'll actually link the last gift idea video, so just let me know between the two of them what was your favorite gift idea, and if you plan on doing any of these gifts for any family members or friends. So thanks again for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Hit that little like button, and don't forget to hit the bell, because that way you'll stay notified every time I have a new video coming out. I still am working on decorating the house. I am trying to make a sign to go on my mantle, and it's a pretty large sign, and I am filming that, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that that sign will work out. And I will be doing a home tour as well, and I still have that bathroom video to come out. We finally finished it, and I did end up videoing it, but it's going to take me a little while just to pull the pictures together in the video and edit it. So I'm hoping that that will be coming out as well. So thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.